Hey guys, Ryan here, also known as Halligan for Scholar Media, and I'm joined by
Gamertags44, also known as Jordan.
And today we will be reviewing the highly anticipated Captain America Civil War. This is one of the most anticipated movies of the year, and we weren't the most excited for it, but it turned out to be pretty great, which was something that we really liked about this movie. So, obviously this is the sequel to both sort of Age of Ultron and Captain America the Winter Soldier. And then I've seen all the Captain America movies now, and this one was pretty great, I think, compared to the first one, at least, for sure. I didn't like the first one very much. It was boring. Red Skull was a terrible villain. The second one was really good, though.
Yeah, I like
the second one's still my favorite one, I think. I don't know about you.
It's been a while since I've seen the second one.
I saw it a couple weeks ago. I thought it was pretty good. So, yeah, we have seen all of these movies, so we're not like those people who haven't seen any of them. I didn't really want to see any of them because I'm not the biggest Marvel fan. But this movie pleased me. I like this movie quite a bit. Alright, so what's your favorite part about this movie?
I'm going to have to say, I think you might know already, is SpiderMan.
Yeah, so is this SpiderMan one of your favorites?
Well, he's my second favorite superhero ever.
Yeah, but is the version in this one Tom Holland?
I thought he was really good. I don't want to say he's my favorite just because of the fact that he's only in it for 25 minutes, was it?
Yeah, he could screw up and have 6 villains in his next movie.
Apparently Iron Man's in his next movie.
Okay, that's just ridiculous, but yeah.
But I don't want to say he's my favorite just because we haven't seen an actual full movie with him, but he was great.
Yeah, he was definitely one of the better Spider-Man. I think, from this appearance was probably the best appearance of Spider-Man ever.
Yeah.
Because, obviously most Spider-Man movies have less action with him in it than that one. 2 and 3 and stuff. Well, he was in it barely at all.
I thought he was great. Even he made the reference to Empire Strikes Back.
Which was great. That was what I liked.
That was awesome.
He's going to be more funny.
Yeah, like the actual Spider-Man.
Yeah, he's gonna be young. I don't like the hot Aunt May.
Oh, yeah.
I really think that's stupid. I don't get the point of that. I think he's a bit young.
Yeah, well, he's 9th grade.
Yeah, I would have been more happy if he was maybe a little older than he was.
Well, I think it was the first Spider-Man movie he graduated, and then Amazing Spider-Man 2 is when he graduated again.
Yeah.
For the reboot. And I guess it's going to be a while before he graduates again.
This is looking to be the only good Spider-Man so far in movies.
I liked Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, but I didn't like Tobey Maguire very much. He was too creepy. His movies were too cheesy. Andrew Garfield was fine, but everyone seemed to hate on him, and I didn't like him that much. He wasn't great. I liked him, but it wasn't amazing.
Yeah, this seems like the actual Spider-Man that we've seen.
This could be amazing. It could turn out poorly though as well. They could.
Yeah. The reason I wouldn't think that it would turn out poorly, well, at least I don't think they're gonna reboot it or anything because it's part of the cinematic universe now.
Yeah, and I don't want the new Spider-Man movie to just be about the cinematic universe and have Iron Man, Captain America,
I don't want Iron Man.
Black Widow.
I think that's just to make money though.
Yeah.
Because I guess they're gonna have to pay Robert Downey Jr. a fair amount, but I mean every movie has made less. Even though Spider-Man 2 is rated the best, still made less than
I think this will make the most, I would say. Probably. I think the Iron Man thing has to be too much of a stupid draw, though. You like Iron Man, you like Civil War, but we're going to have Iron Man in this movie for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Spider-Man was really good in this movie, and Tom Holland's doing a good job. So let's talk about some of the other characters in this movie. I liked Black Panther a lot.
Black Panther was great.
He was awesome. He was probably my second favorite character in the movie.
Well, okay, when I heard that he was going to be in it, I thought that was he's Black Panther.
Not many people know about him, and
I always knew about him.
But he's not the most popular character in the world.
Well, once I saw the first Avengers movie, I never really thought that Black Panther would be in it.
And then I saw the trailers with him, and I'm like, And I saw a clip before seeing the movie with Hawkeye versus Black Panther or something.
Oh, and who would win that? Obviously,
Black Panther. Black Panther was a great fighter. The acting was good. It was just awesome. His backstory was a little bit, I don't know, how his dad died was a little bit thrown in there. It was kind of stupid.
But I thought he was really good. I love that part where he's super fast. He jumps over, slashes the back tire of the motorbike, and his suit is made of full vibranium. That's even the point of Captain America anymore. That's just what his shield does.
I really liked Black Widow in this movie. She was really good.
Yeah.
I liked it how she was torn between both sides. Captain America's
yeah.
one of her best friends, but like she couldn't side with him because she didn't really agree with that.
Yeah.
And then I liked Iron Man's motivations, even though they were thrown in a bit too fast.
Yeah.
Like when that woman's
It was her son.
Yeah,
Or was it her
son.
stepson?
He was, I don't know.
Or adopted son.
It was something like that, but that was we don't want to spoil that too much.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, there's just some good characters in this overall that I really think did well in this movie. I really liked the airport scene, which we'll talk about more in the spoiler section. Okay, just some things you didn't like about this movie.
Okay, well, just straight up say it. Vision was awful. I think he was worse in this than Age of Ultron.
Okay, so obviously, well, I don't think that's possible because Age of Ultron was just, it was a bad movie in my opinion. I know a lot of people disagree, and part of it was how they just threw him in there, like, lazily. But, yeah.
But, like, okay, like, he has, like, a sweater on and, like, jeans and stuff.
A lot of people thought it was funny, but none of the jokes worked because they were all cliche jokes.
Yeah.
His character, for me, is, like, too, like, seen it before, cliche kind of character. Like, there's plenty of characters like him. I didn't think his dynamic was necessary. I thought the relationship with Scarlet Witch was stupid. It was like the Hulk Black Widow relationship in Age of Ultron.
I hated that.
Well, although I liked Hulk and Black Widow though. Well, I don't like either Scarlet Witch or Vision. Kind of happy Thor wasn't in this though, because that wouldn't have been a good fit for this movie.
I'm pretty sure Hulk wasn't in it just because of the fact they wouldn't be able to. It would cost too much money to put him in this.
But I thought Hulk would have been a good fit for this movie.
Yeah, well, I think they would have needed Thor then.
Yeah, but Hulk, I wonder whose side he'd be on. Who do you think?
He could just go full rage and kill everyone.
Yeah, like he usually does. All they need in every Marvel movie is they need to smash.
He could just side with. Well, you'd think, hey, he could side with Black Widow, but then she's this side where it's like working for the government and stuff, which clearly you'd think he wouldn't want to do.
Her side though is like, she's kind of in between, honestly.
Yeah,
she's a bit of both, which is something that I found interesting. But one thing I didn't like about this movie, a few things. For starters, I hated it when they showed everywhere they were like on the screen.
Yeah, in the huge text.
Yeah, in the huge text. I didn't like that very much. It was just a small little thing, but it got to me because I didn't think we needed to see that every time. I don't think any of the other Marvel movies had that, did they? I don't think so. I don't think so. And then I also didn't like how they talked for so long, like just in one room. Like I thought when I read like one of the top rules of writing dialogue is like if you have to talk for a while, you should walk around and do something while talking.
Yeah.
And they're just sitting in a room for a lot of it, like talking and insulting each other and stuff, you know, trying to build up this tension. But it was kind of goofy, and it wasn't very dramatic. I thought the build-up wasn't the best.
Yeah.
Like Batman vs Superman, while the build-up was flawed as heck, and the reasons could have been better, I could see it building.
Yeah.
This I couldn't really.
Yeah. No.
I couldn't really see anything building, and that was one of the problems I had with this movie. So anyways, we're going to go to the spoiler section in a minute, so let's just give it our grade. You go first. What do you give it?
Non-spoiler?
Yeah, no, just what's your score?
Right now I'm going to go 7.5.
Yeah.
Well, okay, no, there is certain parts that we haven't discussed yet that I don't like, so I'm going to go 8 right now.
Well, I'm just thinking, like, I'll go with an 8, and I'll give it a B. I think it's a solid thing. I know a lot of people are upset because they've been giving it higher scores. But there's a few things that I don't like about it. I know, like, B is sort of what we gave Batman vs Superman, but for me at least, I thought there was a difference. This movie was almost, well, it was closer to perfect, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
There's barely any flaws.
Well,
there's some flaws, yeah. But there were some things that, like, I just didn't like about this movie that I couldn't really classify as flaws, and that's why I personally give it a B. Like, Vision, a lot of people liked, and they said that he was a good part of the movie and they wanted more of. But I didn't like that very much. So this is one of the, like, Batman vs Superman was kind of a bad movie, but I liked it. And this was a good movie that I didn't like as much as Batman vs Superman, but this movie's way better, if you know what I mean, just in terms of quality. Anyways, guys, spoilers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, so spoilers for this movie. You said there was some things that you didn't like, but you didn't want to spoil.
Okay, it was mainly the third act.
Yeah.
Of the movie, because that's when most people says it goes downhill, and I agree with that. Like, okay,
some people say it's the emotional climax.
Okay, well, first of all, there was the whole Winter Soldier scene with Tony Stark's parents.
Yeah, that felt a little unnecessary, I think.
That was stupid. Like, it shows...
I thought that was unnecessary.
Winter Soldier kills his parents. I thought that was stupid. Like, why do they have to make that tie-in? I thought that was stupid. They didn't need that at all. And that was the reason that they were fighting. Like, when I saw the trailers and showed it as Captain America fighting Iron Man with, like, Winter Soldier, I thought that was just part of the fight. That was, like, airport or something like that, where they just go to a different building or something like that. But then it's like, Winter Soldier killed Iron Man's parents.
So. That's something I disliked about both this movie and Batman v Superman. Is that you have you have these two movies where they're both like these characters who are not best friends, but they're two superheroes that are trying to do a good thing for the world, but they have different philosophies of how they're going to do it. Like in Batman v Superman, Batman believes like sternly in not killing anybody, and you know he doesn't believe in all the destruction, while he believes Superman is overpowered. He can destroy the world.
Yeah.
And
well, Superman. A lot of people thought.
And then Superman feels like he's so powerful that he's what the world needs. If somebody like Zod would come back, something like that, and attack the world, who else could stop him? Although to be fair, Batman probably could, judging on how strong he was against Superman in that movie. But that's some good motivations. They have different conflicting goals. But instead, they had to put all the Martha stuff in there. They had to put all the letters. They had to have Lex Luthor making everything happen. Like, I liked the first trailer when it showed like the Earth doesn't belong to aliens, those protests.
Yeah.
That was good. We don't need some random incidents out in like the Middle East, and we don't need court cases and Granny's peach tea and stuff like that. You know, and in this movie, I thought we had Captain America who wanted to protect Bucky, and an Iron Man who believed that Bucky should face consequences for his actions.
Yeah. Even
though he technically didn't do them, there's that argument about whether it's manslaughter and stuff. That's some good stuff. That's good stuff to start a fight. But then we have to add in the parents thing. We have to add in all these confrontations with other people. And also the villain trying to break apart the Avengers. First of all, I thought he was probably the best villain yet because of the fact that he can break up the Avengers.
I guess that.
But he wasn't that great.
Yeah.
I didn't like really any of the Marvel villains. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Ultron. He's your favorite design.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Let's talk about the best part of the movie, which is... You know what the best part of the movie is?
I don't know.
The best scene in the movie.
Oh, and with War Machine?
That part's good, too. No, we're talking about the airport scene.
Oh, just the actual gun. I thought you'd make a joke about how Vision sucks or something.
Yeah, well, I like the airport scene a lot.
Good.
That was some good fighting. Obviously, there's a lot of CG, though. Did you see that picture that was floating around Instagram where it showed like Wonder Woman, Batman, and Henry Cavill Superman standing in front of a green screen, and it showed before and after showed the effects behind them. Well, the before and after for Civil War, all it was Scarlett Johansson just standing in front of a green screen for Black Widow, and then every other character was on the green screen. Yeah. It's like all CG basically, that movie. The whole airport, everything in that movie was CG. But that was an awesome fight scene. I don't think it was the best action scene ever.
It wasn't, but it was a good
Everyone said it. A lot of people said it was the best of all time.
No.
That's going a bit overboard. I think The Empire Strikes Back had the best action scenes of all time. But this one's pretty good. I liked Spider-Man's inclusion. Ant-Man did a good job.
Yeah.
I liked Ant-Man in this movie, actually.
Oh, yeah.
I think I like Ant-Man as a character, just not as movie.
I didn't know. Did you even see the movie?
Barely. I saw I saw parts of it, but he's a good character, I think.
Yeah.
At least in this movie.
Yeah.
At least in this movie. I don't want to even watch the full Ant-Man movie. It was so boring. They had the most boring trailers, too, in my opinion.
And, there's a whole scene with War Machine.
Yeah.
He's flying, and Vision shoots his beam through his head or whatever. And who's he even aiming at again?
I don't know.
He's aiming at someone, and he misses, and it hits War Machine like right up the core of the suit, and he goes and crashes. And
he should have died.
I was hoping he'd die because he's basically just Iron Man but worse.
No, but he seriously should have died because these Marvel movies don't have the courage to kill anybody.
I know.
They never can kill anybody except for
Quicksilver.
Yeah, which was stupid.
Yeah,
because everyone was hyping him up.
Didn't he get like just shot or something, and then he's just dead?
He was like one of the characters people were hyping up.
Yeah, and he kills them.
Yeah,
Why?
We should.
Instead, they leave.
Like, that would have been perfect to have somebody die. That would have been Iron Man's motivation for the third and final act, where you have that battle. Yeah.
Instead of that stupid parents joke, it's because.
Yeah.
Although, that wouldn't really work because Vision was on his own team.
Yeah, I did like that final. No, but he'd be mad at Captain America for the war, I guess.
Yeah.
I did like that final fight, though, even though I didn't like the motivations. It was still pretty good.
Yeah, the fight itself.
From the trailer, yeah. I didn't like the ending, though. I didn't like it how it was all happy and stuff.
Yeah.
I thought they could have ended it with them walking away.
And Rhodey's just like, he was paralyzed, but now he's like robot leg things over top of his legs that help him walk. I think that was stupid.
Right, so the after credits scenes. There's a Black Panther
one. There's two
one.
of them.
Right?
There's two of them.
Yeah, there's a Black Panther
Well, there's the one where it shows Winter Soldier getting locked up again.
Oh, I thought there was like a Black Panther part.
When was that?
I don't know.
Okay, well, it shows Winter Soldier getting locked up. Remember Captain America said, like, this, are you sure you want to do this and stuff? And he's like, yeah, this is what's right or whatever. He gets locked up in the freezing machine or whatever again.
So I thought there was a Black Panther.
He was at the end.
Yeah.
Zemo went on the credits.
Yeah.
And then there was,
right.
and then after all the credits, because that was just the post-credit scene, after all the credits, it's Spider-Man.
I like how everyone just sat for that scene. They all left, and I'm like, guys!
Yeah, I know.
The Spider-Man scene!
Yeah, he, like, it's weird because, you know how he has the spider web shooter, and he, like, aimed it up in the wall and actually shows that symbol, which he actually is used in, like, comics and even cartoons and stuff. But the weird thing is that it's usually on his belt. He usually has a utility belt.
Oh, that was cool, though.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite after
I
credit
like
scenes. I didn't see the Deadpool one, though, but that was kind of stupid.
Weird. I thought it was weird that it wasn't on the belt, but just the fact that it was there, I thought it was cool. Because, like, I've always seen that, and, like, I used to watch, I even watched Spider-Man, the animated series when I was younger.
Spider-Man TAS.
But I thought that was pretty cool.
Alright, guys, that's our review of Captain America Civil War. Obviously, there was no Black Panther end credit scene, after credit scene. So I'd give it like an 8.
I'm gonna go 7.5.
Okay.
Because I didn't like the whole Iron Man thing brings it down for me, and I didn't like Zemo really. I like how he brought the Avengers apart, but I didn't like him.
I think this movie's gonna be like The Force Awakens, and that it's a good movie. But months after, people are gonna be like, get over that A+ hype and realize there were some serious problems with it. It was a step in the right direction for Marvel, though. I thought it was a little more unique than their other movies. I thought there was none of that stupid stuff, like the laser going in the sky.
Yeah.
And obviously there was some room for improvement in this movie that not a lot of people have acknowledged. I thought some of the characters could have been better. I thought the third act could have been better. I didn't like the text going on screen.
Yeah.
They talked for a bit too long.
Star Wars.
Yeah. Well, that's the one that they talked for way too long. Actually, Star Wars 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, thank you for watching this review. We hope to see you next time on our next review.